Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys going to hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is about, will Ben Simmons reach his peak form in this upcoming season? Me personally, I think he will. I think you will see the old Ben Simmons that you seen before all that extra bull jab happened in Philly, where they pretty much had to trade Ben Simmons out of there because Philly fans gave up on him. Doc Rivers gave up on him. Joel Embiid gave up on him. I think in the midst of that, what wasn't being talked about, obviously the back surgery and all that happened off the court. I think that at some point in Philly that season when all hell broke loose was, I think that what happened was that Ben Simmons and Doc Rivers, they never had a good relationship. I think that over the course of the course of the season, I think at some point Doc Rivers lost confidence in Ben Simmons, which is why he was speaking so openly and freely, like stuff that you would normally keep within the locker room, he bringing it publicly. And then next thing you know, Joel Embiid bringing it publicly as well. Just throwing slick shots at Ben Simmons. Everybody knew who they were talking about. Even Philly organization, they never came back and gave Ben Simmons support. The Philly fans turned on him. Just dealing with all that type of stuff, I believe that Ben Simmons just lost his confidence. This is why when he tried to come back in Philly, it didn't work out. And then that's why they traded him. When he got traded to Brooklyn, what happened? We thought Ben Simmons was gonna go right back into peak form, but not knowing that when a player loses their confidence, you have to put them in situations to build their confidence right back up. I think that Brooklyn didn't have time to build Ben Simmons' confidence up. They just expected him to be the old Ben Simmons. When you look at it from a basketball perspective on Ben Simmons, when Brooklyn Nets, when he got traded to Brooklyn, they had KD and Kyrie, so they was in win now mode. They didn't have time to repair, to build Ben Simmons' confidence back up. So that's why Ben Simmons was looking trash for the last couple years. Now that he's had an off season, no KD, no Kyrie on Brooklyn, there's no expectations of winning a championship. Now there's no pressure. Now that they can establish a culture. This team that he's currently on is fairly young. I think that this is why I feel like they have time to build Ben Simmons back up, build his confidence back up. They're gonna put him in good situations so that his confidence will be right back where it once was when he first started into the league. And that's why I feel like you'll see the peak Ben Simmons this season. I think that Brooklyn's going to be a nice young team that's going to be in the play-in. They're going to be fighting for a play-in spot. The way this team is currently constructed, they got some dogs on their team, but they just don't have, to me, they ain't got no superstars on their team. I mean, they number one option is Mikal Bridges. You can say Ben Simmons is their number two, and then Cameron Johnson is right there by him. The rest of the teams, they got some decent role players. They just, we just got to see how Mikal Bridges look in that number one slot again. He was almost averaging 25 plus a game. We got to see how Cameron Johnson comes looking this upcoming season. And then Ben Simmons is still going to run the point. So at the end of the day, I think that Ben Simmons' confidence will be restored, and you will see a much improved. His talent never left. It's just the confidence. When you don't have the confidence, then your talent just suffers. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think.